a check that it is 11 against 11, and then we're all set to go in this international friendly after the players have taken the knee.
There we go.
Ireland's kick-off then. It's Alan Brown standing over the ball, and away we go then at Wembley. England against Ireland, with no points at stake, but plenty of prestige to be thought of. Cyrus Christie at right back in place of the unfortunate Seamus Coleman. Darrell Horgan starting on the right. Let's come out once again. Looking for Mings at the back post.
Well done.
He feels he should have done better. Sancho made a little run there, and the flick on was from him. They didn't pick him up, and Mings put it over.
Yeah, to give Callum O'Dowd a bit of credit here, George, the back post. He's actually defending the back post, but he steps off and look, recognises the danger of Mings and just gets in his face, makes a nuisance of himself. That was good defend from Callum O'Dowd, a clever little.
Egan. Duffy. Hourahan just losing out to Mount, but the white shirts are there to tidy it all up.
You can see England putting this high press on, George. They're not going to let us play out easily. Our decision making has got to be spot on in these areas. Shane Duffy, John Egan in particular. You know, risk and reward. Don't take any unnecessary risks here playing on the inside.
Horgan and Brown. And Brown with a clever little back heel. And Horgan, and a chance here. Oh, it was O'Dowd who came in. But a promising Irish attack. Hourahan. Alan Brown. Hourahan again. That one intercepted by Saka, but it's come to Hendrick. Hendrick looking for a little darting run by Horgan. Horgan's in here, and just nobody in the middle to take advantage, and cleared away there by Rhys James. Here to threaten this English defence, and they will know what he is capable of. So Hourahan to take the free kick. Nick Pope waits. He hasn't touched the ball yet. And now he's got to defend this free kick. Hourahan, Duffy goes up. Pope comes out with a fist. And there's an offside in there anyway. It's James. And Randolph up. It's come down. Oh, Saka denied by Randolph. Good save that was in the end.
Was, George. Good reactions. Maybe a lack of communication between Cyrus Christie here and Darren Randolph as the ball comes to the back post, but good reactions. Got as close as he could to Saka, suffocated the next shot. First time really if England have posed any kind of problems, George, in the game.
Third corner of the game to England. Mason Mount once again. And defended by Doherty. Back in again, and oh, they've got it. Harry Maguire just got away for the marker and glanced the header past Randolph, and England take the lead in the 18th minute.
Yeah, we just spoke about this previously, George. The aerial threat that England have in both penalty boxes. Unfortunately, it's gone against us on this occasion. Initially, we cleared the box. A good header from Matt Doherty. But Harry Maguire here just gets a run on Shane Duffy. And that's the key point. Just pulls off the shoulder of Shane, gets himself a couple of yards run. A little bit of spring, uses that little bit of upper body strength, just eases Shane underneath the ball. It's a good header into the corner of the net. Such a shame for Ireland. It's been a great start.
And Harry Winks and James and Grealish past Hourahan. Sancho, Grealish. James has made the run, and Calvert-Lewin denied by Duffy. Yeah,
great defend in the end from Shane Duffy, but good football from England. Jack Grealish and Jadon Sancho heavily involved, George. Almost both of them got 2 free rolls. On the team sheet you'll see them operating off the right and left flanks, but in reality they plays almost 2 number 10s, drifted infield, linking up with each other. Very patient build up. The concentration levels had to be perfect there from Ireland, and a good defensive block at the end of it from Shane Duffy.
Corner number 4 for England. It's Mason Mount once again. Harry Maguire, and he's denied by Randolph this time.
Yeah, he's up against Shane Duffy here again. Shane just get blocked off a touch by Jack Grealish, allows Maguire to get that slight run again. That's happened twice, George. Obviously it cost us the first goal.
Retrieved by Winks. Winks in towards Maguire. It's Duffy again commanding in the air. Winks gets it back again, and here's Grealish. And Grealish for Sancho. Sancho found a way through the forest of legs to claim the goal.
A really clinical finishing here. We spoke about the qualities of Jack Grealish and Jadon Sancho in particular, George. Certainly in 1v1 situations, this is the position you don't want to see Jadon Sancho in. Great defensive headers originally by Shane Duffy. Release the pressure. There's the giveaway there a little bit from Cyrus Christie. Get a little overload here, England, down the left-hand side. Sancho just gets himself a little pocket of space. Almost a 2v1 situation. But Jeff Hendrick just not quite getting close enough to Jadon Sancho. Puts it through his legs. And many times we see that, George. But he knows exactly what he's doing. That's clinical finishing at the top end of the pitch.
And England, right on the half-hour, go 2-0 up. That is the first time that a Stephen Kenny team has conceded 2 goals. One by Mings, on by Mount. Grealish. Oh, some space here for Sancho. Calvert-Lewin in the middle. It's Sancho still. Sancho's shot, and that was great defending by Christie.
That's really good play from England. Played the ball long back to front, but you can see the big distances between our defenders, George. We're actually opening ourselves up to play out from the back. And when the ball's turned over, it's very difficult for Matt Doherty then to get his defensive position alongside Darragh O'Shea. England moved the ball so quickly. Great play again from Sancho.
Saka. Grealish. Grealish and Mings, and on for Saka. And Saka's into the side net. That was a great opportunity. The young Arsenal wing-back got in behind the defence, continued the run, but couldn't hit the target.
Yes, a little combination play. Tyrone Mings getting himself involved, George. Didn't expect to see that. Grealish just lending the ball to him, expecting the ball back, but great awareness there for Mings. Just backheel into the path of Saka. Really expect him to score there, George. Thought he'd take that on the outside of his left foot.
And Mason Mount. Tyrone Mings and Bukayo Saka against Christie. Oh, penalty. Christie bringing down Sako, and I think the referee had no option.
Yeah, looked an easy decision, George. You'd say done exactly the right thing. Show him on the outside, makes physical contact with him, just has a little fish there with his right foot. I think he senses he might be beaten on the outside. Saka's going to have that touch across him. Takes a calculated risk. Extending that right leg, there is contact. I think it is a penalty. But just that period, George just came back again. You could trace it back really to us giving away the ball under no pressure. Probably Conor Hourihane under no pressure at all, playing the ball on the inside, giving it up to the English team, and we never saw it again until the tackle was made inside the 18-yard box. Just so important to try and maintain possession of those in those areas of the pitch.
So, Calvert-Lewin against Darren Randolph. And no mistake at all. And for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, it's goal number 13 of this season. He scored against Wales, and now he's scored against Ireland to add to the 11 he has in the league and the League Cup for Everton. England 3, Ireland 0. Brighton and Hove Albion. Here's Alan Brown, the chance at a shot, that's saved by Henderson. It bounces out off James, and Ireland get their first corner of the night.
Oh, We've waited a long time, George. 71 minutes is at our first shot on target, but it was a great move. This is exactly what Alan Brown does best. Just kind of driving from that number 10 position in behind the opposition centre halves. Lovely weight on the pass into him. It's a decent contact, an acute angle. Difficult to score from George, but gives us a little bit of encouragement.
Malumbi, the smart turn there and driving at that England defence. It stayed there for Curtis. Brown taken off his toe by Foden, but it's Malumbi again, Curtis again, and Curtis with the shot, and Henderson has to save.
Yeah, no problem, George, with him taking that shot on whatsoever. Brilliant run originally from Jason Malumbi. Haven't seen too much of that. And that's what we have to do.
And there is the final whistle that confirms that for the first time in 35 years, England have beaten Ireland. Gareth Southgate's team winning it through goals from Harry Maguire, from Jadon Sancho, and then the penalty from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. An evening of chastening reality, perhaps, but some green shoots of recovery. Final score in Wembley Stadium. It's England 3, Republic of Ireland 0.